Hello, gentlemen and ladies out there. This is a review on the beautiful lineup of orangutan for President wheels, and they're all lined up here for your entertainment. And this is a review brought to you by Loaded Scrubs and Orangotangos, which is my channel and a couple of my other friends. So we'll send you the link.
The link will probably be, yeah,
or somewhere, you know.
In this box.
Yeah, this box. So here we have our review. We'll be showing it to you from soft to hard right here. And we'll start.
That's the hardest one.
This is the hardest wheel.
Which is one.
You were very...
Tyler got the 78A for presidents.
Yes, these are 70.
It's limited edition.
Yes.
We're just kidding. We're going to start with this one. Here you go, Tim.
Oh.
80A for
Rejected.
Okay, these are 80A for president wheels. Let's see. First, I'm gonna say the graphic on these
stays.
In the small graphic stays, but there's a graphic on the outside that just says orangutan for president 80A.
It used to be like that.
Yeah, these are new.
Wait, let me read this. It says 70 millimeters and 53 millimeter contact, but these are 80A. So these will not be as slidey. They'll slide, just need a little more braking in.
More stable at speeds.
But
not really more stable, just more grippy.
Oh yeah, grippy.
Grip for corners, like when you're digging into a corner, the sharp lips on this wheel will be compressing down for grip. And let's see. We're going to have the 83, I guess, now?
Yeah.
With Ian.
So this is my 83A orangutan.
Look at that fine wheel.
So, since Tim didn't really give you much of a like specs on it. So it's 70 millimeters around.
Yeah.
53 millimeter contact, and this is the 83A model. I got my Bones Reds bearings.
It's nice.
I have super reds, just to let you know. I forgot
Super
to
reds.
The only difference I really find in these is this gives a smoother ride, and this is a little bit better slide.
Ooh.
So, if I were you, I'd get for downhill I'd get 80A, but if for some reason you want these for free, I didn't get the 83A out of those two. They're really good at high speeds. They're downhill wheel. You'll see a lot of pros riding these things.
They're great for sliding while doing downhill too.
Yeah.
They release a little better than some other downhill wheels.
Exactly. Thank you, Tyler.
Yeah.
And what else do I gotta say? I'd highly recommend these for the price. They're $50, but it's definitely worth the money. Yeah. We'll go to the 86A.
Yay. See, this is a wheel. See, it's like, there's no bearings in this one. So this is the 86A yellow orangutan for president wheels. Yeah, I didn't really remember that. See, I have these actually on my Wolf Shark. It's a fine beast right here. I use it for downhill, but the four presidents are usually used for downhill. They're not mostly used for anything else, but I got yellow just because I'll use this board for sliding too. So these are the slidiest out of all three of the wheels.
Yeah, they'll break traction.
Yeah,
But they say it's faster.
Yeah, the only problem when you start getting harder wheels, they actually will cone faster. It's an odd thing, but so if you don't want your wheels to cone, you probably are going to want to look at maybe the purples or oranges. But then if you want sliding and grip, you're going to want the yellows. So
the yellows are I heard they are a little bit faster.
yeah, and yellow, since they are a harder durometer, they are faster. So orange, the orange ones, they aren't as fast. The purples are medium, and then yellows are the fastest. So.
But it also just depends on how fast you're going, too.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to go like 80 down like this right here.
Yeah. Yeah, and so also these ones don't compress as much, so they won't give you as much turn out of maybe like those ones. Good job.
Fail.
And, you know, I don't think there's much more we could say about it.
Yeah. Compare. These are basically competitors to, I'd say, zigzags. ABEC 11 zigzags. We don't have a pair of zigzags, but we've heard some pretty good reviews. Check out a review for that too. Who else could you compare these things to?
Well, actually, Colt makes a wheel a lot like these. I can't remember the name of them. They're blue, and I was about to get those, but I decided to go with the orangutan because I'm more used to them. But they're 2 millimeters larger, but they're both similar downhill wheels. Like the feel of them, they're both 86A.
Yeah.
So
don't just like say, "Oh, I want 4 presidents. They're so sick." They are pretty sick, but look at some other things.
Yeah, and if you
too.
live in the San Diego area or anywhere where there's a good skate shop, you always want to. Yeah, Skate right here. This is a beautiful T-shirt.
And so free with the Wolf Shark.
Yeah, so check out Skate, and they will give you, or call any skateboard company, and just tell them your weight and whatever, and what your riding is, and they'll definitely hook you up with the right wheel. So.
And bushings.